So, hi guys. In this video, we will going to start some variable concepts. In last video, we have learned about some output things in Terraform. Now, in this video, we will be looking about how do we define variables inside this Terraform. Okay. So, in that, let's create a different directory here called variable, as we are going to define, or we can say that we will be doing all the variable stuffs, variable things inside this directory only for testing purpose, for segregation only. Okay, so inside this variable, I have created a directory called variable, and inside this variable, we are going to create some file. Again, let's create a file called main.tf, right? I'm just removing the old files there. Okay. Now, in this main.tf, let's define a variable. As I've already mentioned, our first block is called, first thing is called block, and second one we'll call label. Now see, we have installed this Terraform plugin, so automatically it will provide us this way. Means what are the labels we can define inside this block this way. But now we are going to define this only label, any label. Let's define it as user, right? And user. Oh, okay, that will be fine. Let's save this. Control S. Let's run this again. Let me just change my directory path to variable. Okay. Let's start Terraform plan. See, now it will ask for a variable because we have defined a variable here, a variable block with a name. Label is user. So it's asking for var.user. Let me run anything like Dev Rashish. Let me write my name only. See, but there is no such output as we have defined the variable, but we haven't defined any output here, right? So let's define the output. Output, same way, let's take it as name, or we will take it inside this way. And now value will be value is equal to C1 thing. Hello. Or you can say that just var means we are going to provide variable here. Var dot a variable is user. Variable for variable, we need to define var, and variable, what will be the label of variable? It's user. So var dot user, right? Let me save this, but it will not run. I will show you why. Terraform plan. Now it's asking for var dot user. Let me provide name again, Devashish. See, the output is name, but output variable is var.user. See, but my variable is not defined here. Why? Because you also need to define each thing inside this way, $sign. You need to define variable this way, right? Let me save this now. Now again, we will run Terraform plan. Now it will again ask for variable. Now, name is Devashish. Now your variable goes inside the output name Devashish, right? Let me again perform this in a different way. Terraform plan. Let me write value India. Now output is India. Also, you can define some value here. Hello, by this way. Right. Let me again clear my screen and okay, need to save it first. Terraform plan. See, now it again asking for value. Let's like again Devashish. Hello, Devashish. Right. So this way we define variable inside the Terraform. Now the question arises: it's suppose some kind of Jenkins or any kind of script is going to be run, and we need to define and again this variable. So it will be a hectic task. So to get rid of it, let's again create a, you can say that, a new file here inside this. Okay, it's created outside there. variable. Set this. Let's create a new file called var dot tf this way. Okay, sorry, it's created in different location. Let me delete it first. Then move to cycle bin. Yes. Yeah. Let's create a new protocol var.tf this way or any name. Let's take it at variable.tf. Right. Let me copy this cut and let me paste it inside this way. Right. Again, let me save this. Now again I'm going to run this again. Terraform plan. Now it's showing me error. See, now it's showing me error. Why? Any idea? Okay. So, okay, so it's giving error. A variable name user was already declared in main.tf. Okay. Variable was already declared here. Okay, I haven't saved it. Let me save this here again. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Let me run this. Terraform plan. Let's start India. See, hello India. Means the purpose of showing me is that you can it is not necessary that you can define a variable inside this main file or any different file. You can also create a different file, variable file, where all variable will be defined. Okay, right? Let me define a new variable again. Variable, right? And inside this variable, let me provide some value called let's provide city, right? And in this name, let me again provide an output. Uh, the value will be, we are defining variable city. So just remember we need to define name, name one. Let's take it as name one. Okay. And inside this value, let's again define city. Variable is short, small c. So dollar query basis var dot city, right? Let me save this again. Let me in Terraform plan enter var user. Let's okay, it's giving me error. Why? Value 9, output name 1, value input value name city has not been declared. Okay, we haven't saved it. Let me save it. Yeah. Okay. So, Terraform city S and the user D. Hello SD. Okay, fine. Let me again run this. See, uh, as you can say in alphabetical order, U comes before C. C comes earlier as before you. So it automatically asking for C first. As already mentioned in my old videos, CU in alphabetical order, C comes earlier after U. So that's why it's asking for variable city first. Telephone plan, variable city. City may be called anything India, right? And user will be Devashish. So hello Devashish, name one means at name you can say hello var.user, hello Devashish, and var.city India. Okay, let me change something here again. Output output name. Let me write this as anything called name two, right? And for the value, it would be dollar like this. Now I'm going to write both this hello, control copy, let me paste it, paste, hello, Devashish, yes. Now for the second one, second variable, right? Let me save this output. Now let me run this again. And also let me just comment it out, right? I'm just removing everything. I'm just providing this thing now. Save this Terraform plan. Now it's first ask for city. Let's call the Delhi username Devashish. See, hello Devashish, live in Delhi, right? This Devashish at this Delhi is a variable form. Now the question arises, I mean, is it necessary you need to provide every time this inside a directory or inside a file? Means you don't need to define every time this, right? So let's do this Terraform plan. Now we are going to define this all the variable by command line only. The Terraform plan, we know that we have these two variable user and city. So Terraform plan dash where with value. I know our first value user will be Devashish, right? And again, second value where city would be Delhi. See, hello Debashi, living in Delhi. Now we don't need to provide this every time. So it can be used in many scripts like in shell scripts and Jenkins and many all scripts. Ansible this way. I mean, according to your requirement. So we don't need to define every time. We don't need to put this every time. Just we need to define this way. We can also define this way, right? Okay. Okay, fine.